Come in. Z, come in already with the bomb. Oh, maybe she's looking like that.
This was the climax of the film, and because Zhang Ziyi wasn't originally written into the script, when we got to the location, we had to figure out how we were going to play it.
Yeah.
We need some help here. Anybody got some suggestions?
So we were kind of writing the scene as we were going.
If she say something, we have the translation, or either say nothing.
No, I think
More cool.
She comes in.
She stand, boom.
Yeah.
Then we look.
She's in.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
And then she says something. No, then she says something.
Yeah.
说了，我觉得。
And then he says, did she just say she wanted me to go to dinner with her?
Then, then boom, boom, cut back. Then I look at, it's a bomb. How do you know? It's a bomb. I just want to grab, then boom, he puts out. I stop. 10, 9, go!
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say that.
那不是我的，不是我这个人要讲的话。
It's not her character.
Okay, so tell me what she wants to say.
Say nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
No talk?
Nothing. No talk.
Okay, go. Let me see. Go.
She wants to come in with the bomb behind her back without saying anything and then pull it out. But it wasn't giving Jackie and Chris a lot to react to.
You go over to it, then she pull out the.
Yeah. Then
Okay, then you say it's a bomb.
then you have to give a chance to.
Yeah.
What is she doing here? Then
We had to figure it out in order to figure out what Jackie and Chris were going to do in the scene. The stunt that's going to happen is them jumping out this window. We need to figure out what's going to motivate them story-wise to get Jackie and Chris to go out that window. She had to actually do something or say something so they had something to react to. And I think the benefit of having Jackie Chan on the set as an actor is also that he will choreograph the action and is probably the best in the world at doing it. So there's nothing better than having someone who really is going to act it out and understand the beats that are going to lead up to the actual stunt.
Okay. What? Stop. She have a good suggestion. Yeah. When these two guys go away, why have not dropped the bomb? I stay by myself.
Jackie's also very helpful because Zhang Ziyi doesn't speak a word of English. Jackie can articulate to her in her language what I'm saying. She's a little bit more cerebral than just an actor who's just being told, okay, throw this kick or throw this punch. She wants to really understand what the motivation is behind every single punch and every kick that's thrown. And when she understands the motivation, that allows her to do it in an amazing way.
Ready? And Bobby and action.
When I first shot this scene, Zhang Ziyi convinced me that the way to do this was to say nothing.
Cut.
Talk to her.
And I thought she's a strong enough actress that she can come into this room with the intensity in her eyes. She could scare the shit out of Jackie and Chris and get them to jump out the window, but it wasn't enough for me.
Quiet. And Bobby. Action.
It wasn't enough. And I shot 20 or 30 takes of her coming in, and she was so emotional, she started tearing. And I thought, wow, it was amazing. And then I was going to move on and turn around, and I said, you know what? I need more than this. I need her to scare the shit out of these guys and motivate them to jump out that window. And her just walking in like a zombie with tears streaming through her eyes is not enough.
Cut.
Ziyi, Star, Crouching Tiger, don't say one word. No, something they remember.
This is the villain in this movie, and she has to scare the shit out of these guys.
And she's saying, I'm gonna kill you in Chinese. It's scary. I want the audience, when you die, to... I want it to be, more intense. More intense. So they're, and she's, and there's, go, and then, boom! You know what I mean? This is like,
Brett not only concentrates, but when he gets enthusiastic, he'll bring the body and he'll bring everything into it.
And Bobby.
She is very young, and she behaves very young, and she laughs a lot. You know what I mean? She's very tiny, just like a little girl. And the second you put makeup on hair and you say action, it's like she breathes, and it's a different person in front of you. Even her walk changes.
Wow. Wow. Oh. You scared the shit out of me.
One of the things that Brett does that a lot of other directors don't is he shares his enthusiasm with the actors by showing them performances that he's really excited about.
你们两个王八蛋，不是想要我吗？我来了，别躲呀！我来了，我来了。
Oh. Dude, what number was that? You do that again. Watch, play that. Good.
你们不是要杀我吗？我自己来了，我来了。
Cut.
Let's go to lunch.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be lunch. Oh, that's quick.
Making a movie is very hard work. It sometimes can be a very difficult and grueling process, and I try to keep everybody's energy up and really try to make it fun for everybody. Jackie and Chris have the same attitude. They really are trying to enjoy themselves, enjoy making the movie, and we all try to have a good time, because when we have a good time, I think it communicates directly to the screen. And when you're seeing a movie and you're seeing how much fun the actors are having, it's really happening. It really is. We love working with each other. We have such a good time, and it is a lot of hard work, and we're always playing jokes on each other and goofing off. And ultimately, if it's not fun, no one's going to enjoy it.
Bang!
Oh, hell no.
The scene actually was shot on a soundstage, and that's a huge photograph out the window of the skyline of Las Vegas.
Use your jacket. That was a good one. What the hell is that in your hand, lady?
One of the great things about Brett is he's a fan, and he's enthusiastic. And because you can see he's loving what he's seeing, it's infectious. So the actors want to do better work because they've got a guy who gets really excited about what they're doing.
You should run up to her like this. Ah! You know, because you see the numbers. Okay. You know what I mean?
I ain't jumping. Take that now. Go!
The hardest thing to do sometimes is when a scene is scheduled over a number of days is to figure out when to stop. You don't want to break when the actors are really in the moment and you're getting great stuff out of them, particularly with Chris, because Chris gets on a roll and you could come back the next day and the roll could be over. And the same thing happens with Jackie in action. You're getting the action, everyone knows what they're doing, it's flowing great, and if you come back tomorrow, it might not be as good. So the hardest thing to do is to say, okay, do we stop now before we start a new scene? Maybe it's earlier than we wanted to stop, or do we go a little bit longer in order to finish this and make the scene better? And you know, every day is different. You have to read it depending on where the actors are and where Brett is and where the cameraman is and where everybody else is.
Stop. I can't. Stop.
At this point, we'd been shooting for over 60 days in 3 different cities, in 2 different countries. We were working long, long hours. We were exhausted, but we try to keep the energy up. And sometimes at the end of a very, very long day, it was very hard. As you could see, at this point, I was exhausted and couldn't keep my eyes open. And Jackie tried to wake me.